Bom dia, aqui quem fala é o volto com My Time Sandrock. Direção dos vivo aí.
Not bad, not bad. These sketches, the minutiae of detail. Uh, uh, um, I mean, hey, what's up? This? It's not what you think, really. No, really. This is actually not what it looks like. You have to let me explain. Truly, think of how many conflicts and stories could have been avoided altogether if the protagonist simply stuck around and listened when someone says, "Let me explain." Ahem. So, this is just a drawing of a model meant to show off some clothing ideas. Yes, it's Amira. No, I didn't draw them. And yes, she wanted to be involved. I'm a stand-up guy. You know that? And so is Pablo. Uh-oh. Did I say Pablo? I think what I was saying is, I'm a stand-up guy, and so is Pablo. All right, fine. I'll come clean. Pablo asked me not to tell anyone, but no point in hiding it now. He drew up these wonderful designs for clothing, and then buried his sketchbook in the sand. He says his dream is to be a fashion designer, and I don't really have a plan yet, but I—
Please tell me you just wanted to recreate your childhood sandbox experience and you're not seriously digging up my... Ah, you are here as well, I see. I see you've managed to keep your mouth shut for all of 10 seconds, Ernest. Bravo. Drat. I wonder if the darling Vivi would find it too macabre to sew a zipper to your mouth.
Yikes! Look, it was an accident! And you were just on the way—
Seems a bit off the beaten path to me. What luck? Yes, let's talk about luck, shall we? You like spilling secrets. Why don't you try your luck as a 2-bit paparazzi for some trashy Ataran rag? By the way, I read your article in Kids Today and it was pure real. Yes, apologies. I do have a tendency to lash out.
Thanks for your concern, but this is just kind of how we talk to each other. The way Pablo just rolls these snappy insults off the cuff, it's so impressive. I don't even take offense. I mean, if I could learn to write stuff like that for my characters, I think my next book could really make waves.
Beware, for when waves are made, the friendship may soon capsize.
See? It's stuff like that that makes me want to endure pretty much any amount of scathing—
Forgive me, Ernest. My impulses have gotten the better of me. But make no mistake, my decision to bury these drawings was not one of whim, but of careful consideration.
Back at his studio, he seemed absolutely adamant. But it seems he's already letting his guard a bit. I think me being here is probably not helping. Why don't you— Well, I hate to cut our little run-in short, but I'm not feeling so well. How long can you leave Yak Milk out? Looks to be less than 24 hours. Oh, hey! I guess if Pablo doesn't want his sketches, you can have them. Here!
Yes, I'm feeling a bit ill as well. From your sickening performance, Ernest. Indeed. Claims to have an upset stomach, runs off like it's the 100-meter dash. At least limp a little, Ernest. I suppose he just whispered something infantile into your ear. Don't let Pablo give up on his dreams. I'm a little baby. He's young, naive, blind to the ways of the world, and he has everything given to him on a glitzy silver spoon. You think I would just give up on my dreams at the drop of a hat? No, only after being dragged through. Look around you. This town is a wasteland, covered in trash and dust. This town is drying up, and with it, the last ounce of culture these people have. A few of them don't even bathe properly, and that's one thing I don't need to gossip about. No, you'll know when life is on the line, when every day is a struggle, when each and every one of these yokels is wondering where their next meal is going to come from. There is no space for art, no place for beauty, no time for dreams. Thank you. Let me pose you a question. The drawings you saw just now, would you pay for such attire? Really? Huh. Well, you're not just being contrarian, are you? Heidi, Amira, Ernest, these are my admirers. Yes, it would be my honor to enhance their outfits. I could decorate them from their braided heads to their stiletto toes. Alas. Well, if you really like it, I suppose that means I have supporters from Atara, Sandrock, Barnarock, and now Highway. I do wish the lovely Amira could have been from somewhere other than Barnarock, but nevertheless, it could be said that I have quite the national appeal, no? All right, darling, perhaps you've made something of a point. If, and this is a big if Sandrock were to become a more popular travel destination, mayhaps there truly may be a chance. A brand, a penthouse studio, a fashion show. Thank you. I await the... Our discussion has been most enlightening. Let us speak more of this at a...
Ajudamos.
Hello. Sorry about the mess. It wasn't like this when I left this morning. So yeah, as you can see, there are rocks all over the place. Someone's been moving them around. Well, I know you only had a chance to look around for like 10 seconds, but who do you think could have done this? Dang. Wow. Yeah, maybe a thief came in and ransacked my house, but then realized there was nothing of value to steal and just left. How embarrassing for both of us. It'll be so awkward if we put him in jail and have to see him at work. If that's the bookcase, I only have my shelf to blame. Captain? No, he swore an oath. Actually, I ran out of space on my rock. Sorry. So yeah, I need your help. I need a new rock shelf. You know, rectangular wooden object with a series of shelves that stack horizontally so as to store and display rock. Well, yeah. I mean, kind of like a bookshelf, but for storing rocks. I probably won't be putting any books on this thing. You know what? Let's not rule that out. Do you think you could make me a rectangular wooden object with a series of shelves that stack horizontally that is capable of storing and displaying not only rocks, but potentially, if need be, books as well? Whew, nice. Thanks. In addition, well, see ya.
Lá na loja daqui. Começa a organizar as coisas. Vamos lá na negócio para posicionar as coisas no lugar. Tambi. Eu posso ter jogado alguma coisa fora que eu vou precisar. Ou só ter colocado no inventário. Pronto. Vai melhor agora. Inventário. Acho que eu destruí duas coisas, galera. É Ah, tá aqui. Eu tinha ficado triste. Tava fazendo as hastes. Não. Posso fazer a picareta aqui. Parar as picaretas. 30 da força do ferramenta, 9% de área de. Tá. Mais uma vez. Mais última vez. Estatística. Bom. Guardar essas ferramentas. O baú que tá vazio aqui. Classificado. Tá. Deixei isso aqui de ferramenta. Ó. Vai, vai, vai. Acho que tudo aqui eu não tô. Nossa, filho. Ah, eu acho que eu já.
I don't really know what I'm looking at, but I like it. Howdy. Hmm.
Vamos lá num sul rapidão.
Hey, I was at work and I heard someone come in because my house is next door, and I'm glad it's you and not someone else. Whoa. You really pulled all the stops out on this one. Books, rocks. Let me just collect all my rocks here, and we can take this bad boy for a test display. Cool. Say, do you want to stick around for a bit? I mean, maybe you could help me decide which rocks to put where. Alright, cool. So, the short of it, the mid-tier, let's start with the top. First we got onyx is dark, next is painite, then there's zinc. Last but not ready to choose your favorite, why don't we also choose painite? Because it's the best rock, and you're the best rock. You seem pretty situated. Okay, now you go. You think I'm as mysterious as onyx? Nice. They look good up here. High. Next is mid-tier. We have sulfur is toxic. Next is selenite. Some people call it selenite rose. Couldn't really recommend licking it either. I mean, maybe once or twice is fine. It's pretty much just salt. It'll dissolve if you lick it too much. Then you've got nothing, except maybe a tummy ache. Even if something isn't toxic, it's a good idea to wash it before. Last, but again, not. I place coal in the mid. I'm all picked out. Ah, yes, salt. All right, whew. Finally, we're about ready to wrap things up with low tier. Last and least. Yeah, well, it's all right. Final tier. When it comes to squeaking into bottom, this piece of granite to me, this sandstone, this quartz, there are many. In some places, it's even though it's common, well, like just about any crystal really. That's why. So now I ask, which of these do you think represents? Sorry, I keep changing the rules of this game and stuff. I kind of just made it up on the spot. Need to work out the bugs. So yeah, which one is us? Yeah, whatever happens in San. Wow, there you have it. That took a lot longer than I expected. See ya.
Sério que me pagou só isso? Ah, eu perdi. Original logo. Ah, 6. Outro. Não sei chegar lá não. Ah, tá, tá. Eu acho que uma chance. Dá um TP naquele lá. O negócio do louco. É que dá a volta.
you came.
Hey, I just lit the fire. If you want to eat, you're gonna have...
You made it. I was worried I wasn't going to get...
Which you're gonna do great at.
Tomorrow. It's not
But you know everything. Quick, what's 12 times 12?
144.
I'll take your word for it.
He's right. Did we really never get you doing times table?
Well, see? Ain't even had to...
Yeah, doesn't matter.
I've got everything from...
Ah, crud. I still got Haru's notebook somewhere. Help me look for it, will you? It's got all sorts of formulas in it. Huh? I love books. I just don't like stuffy old geezers telling me what to do. Told you that church feller was crooked. Of course, that was only based on my own intuition. But, hey, good thing I didn't learn nothing from him. Come on, just help me out. I need to stay here and make sure he don't incinerate our last meal as a gang. I'll holler when the food's done. That smells good.
Easy does it.
Logan, you're gonna burn it. It's gonna burn.
Actually, I'm going to be taking the... So I think it's better off if I leave her with the new owner. Will you take care of her? That's such
Oh,
a...
que legal,
So
ganhamos.
glad Merle will have someone caring to live with. Don't worry, she's a really lovely goat. She'll be happy just to spend time with you. If you don't have a stable... Now, let's see... Is there...
Quero verificar aquilo. Ó.
Ah, RVO gave me this I've actually been interested in Fang, but Dr. Fang politely declined. Yeah, that's true. It's anyway, I'll keep these with me. I'll be glad if I can help someone out in Atara with that. Now, let's see. Is there anything else I need to... Huh? Why is this page marked? Andy, are you trying to make soap?
Yeah, Logan stinks real bad in the...
Hey,
I mean, yeah. I managed to make yak meal soup already. Followed your recipe, got it my first try. Jasmine says I got a real knack for it.
well, I'll be. Might be hope for you.
Well, if you're having fun with it, why don't you keep this one? Although, there's a lot of really dangerous stuff in here.
Me? Do something reckless with a recipe book full of explosives? Come on. I mean, maybe back in the glory days, but we're changed men. On the straight and narrow now we are.
Don't worry, Haru.
I'll be good.
Alright, but... I might... tear a few pages.
Aw, come on.
Well, chemistry is fascinating. If I've managed to inspire an interest, then
Make me 10 more of them soaps, and I'll give you the recipe for something that blows up.
I haven't flipped through this one in a while. Lots of the experiments here aren't exactly academic. I've always been a trial and error type of person. Well, chemistry is the beauty. At the end of the day, sorry, I'm rambling. Oh, well, we've got it. Maybe you'll find these recipes useful too. Thanks for helping out. I think that's about everything.
Come on, food's ready. Get it while the getting's good.
Perfect timing.
Logan, why is it all black and crusty?
That's what rooster meat.
Blech. I told you were burning.
Yeah, a little bit of burn ain't gonna kill you, but starvation will. Now eat up, y'all. So, what do you think?
Eu vou falar dele.
Ah, well, shucks. There goes my hopes of ever being a 5-star chef. You know, my pa never complained. Of course, everything tastes good after a long day on the trail.
It's the thought that counts. I appreciate you trying to cook for a change.
Well, we ain't on the trail. You could try adding salt, pepper, something. It's a disgrace to the animal turning them into charcoal. Oh man, it's really sinking in. You're gonna leave me with this guy?
I'll get better at it.
It's okay. Look.
You remember when I punted that beehive at you and you caught it?
It was an impressive catch.
I thought you'd just duck.
Well,
Oh man, those peppers in my omelet the next day.
Could have been a lot worse. He didn't use Grace's Duvos peppers.
True, true. Alright, fine, we're even then. So, when you first met Grace, she kicked your butt, didn't she?
we had a bit of a tussle. Had to make sure she was who she said she was.
Yeah? So who won?
I'd say it was more of a draw.
Aw, come on.
I bet people would pay good money for a rematch. Spar, of course.
Yeah, well, talk to Grace about it. What do you think you'll do after?
Não achei que ia ser tão grande isso aqui.
Haven't given it much thought.
Obviously you're coming back to join the gang again. Duh.
That would be my first choice.
Always a place for you here, brother.
I know, and thank you. You got me a gift? Goggles. This is so thoughtful. Thank you. I'll wear these whenever I'm doing experiments, and my eyes will be grateful.
Haru, looks like the builder really cares about you too, huh?
Oh, I got you a present too. Here's 3.
Thank you, Andy.
Haru, remember not to get too lost in your books, all right? Go out and make some friends too. Join the,
You can't force love, though.
I ain't saying
Aw.
Oh, you mean yourself. As I recall, the first time you met Jasmine, she cried.
What? I never told you that. I mean, you must have heard wrong. Well,
We don't. But we get to have a family. And you get to have a normal life from now on. Just Haru, brother, I dragged you into more muck than I ever could have imagined. You stuck by me the whole way. Now, you walk your... This is your ride. And this is where Andy and I hop off. But no matter where you go, you'll...
Logan, I never regret.
don't forget me.
It's getting late.
Thanks for coming.
Tava cansado disso aqui já. Achei que eu ia ficar com a. Pronto. Olha lá o bicho. Olha eu. Vamos ficando por aqui, galerinha. Quem gostou.